So what is up, pimps, hoes and buffaloes? I am back here today on this Tuesday afternoon with the extension to the Q&A that I promised you guys if you thumbs up the comment I left you on Saturday, and you guys did that. So this is going to be a mini extension, not very many questions, but hopefully you guys enjoy it nevertheless. And I'm going to leave you with a little bit of an update at the end, because I think it's necessary, because so many people are getting frustrated with MW3 right now, and I think I just need to leave you guys a little bit of a message to tell you where this channel is going, as people are getting more and more bored with the generic game that is out at the moment. But anyway, into the questions, and the first question will probably amuse you, from Tubbsy Poikins. What is your best drunken story? And this is, I think this will make you guys laugh, because it makes me laugh every time I think back to it. Basically, I think it was back in January or February this year, and I was at a party at Thatcham Football Club, which is like a venue where a lot of parties are held, and I got pretty drunk, and on the way home, we were just messing around. I think it was me, two other friends, and about 5 or 6 females as well. And we were just walking home. We were going to get a kebab, what as you do once you've had a couple of drinks. And on the way to the kebab van, we see probably a group of about 3 guys. At the time, I thought it was about 40 because my eyes were everywhere. And I asked this guy for a chip. And as I was walking down the street, I've gone up to this guy, asked him for a chip. He said no. He didn't carry on walking, neither did I. But apparently, as I've been told, and I probably do agree with this because I was pretty off my face, which is I'm not proud of, and apparently then I started poking him, saying, "Give me a chip, give me a chip, give me a chip." So I kept poking him, and eventually he started getting a little bit leery, and me being a complete waste of space at that moment of time, ran off, literally in front of all these females, carrying one of their handbags. I ran down the road, screaming and shouting, saying this guy's beating me up and all of this sort of shit, pretending this guy, it was as if he's going to stab me. Apparently that is how I was acting, and there's 6 females behind me literally wetting themselves laughing at how much of a fool I was being. And if I'm honest, I look back on this and laugh now, but it really wasn't funny at the time. It was extremely embarrassing, and eventually I ended up giving my friends calls saying there was like 40 guys trying to stab me and trying to be a superhero running away, but really it was 3 guys getting leery with me because I kept poking them, asking for a chip. But yeah, that's probably my worst drunken story, and I probably won't ever live that down, and the people watching will probably never forget it either. But thank you very much for the question. I enjoyed answering it as much as my dignity has probably now just been swollen up by every single one of you watching this video. And question number 2 is from Substance. Did you or your parents buy most of your setup? Okay, I'll go through every single bit. The monitor was bought 2 Christmases ago from my dad. It was about £175. It's a Dell monitor. It is really good. And if I ever get into dual monitors or even triple monitors, I will probably buy another 2 of these, because they probably are the most reliable and one of the most highest quality you can play on for the game especially. My PS3 came free with my mobile phone, and it was a massive bitch to get hold of actually. I thought it was going to come when the phone was delivered. It came from this website I've never heard of before. I think it was like buymobilephones.net, and they were giving out free gifts, and I chose the PS3 expecting it to come as soon as the phone came, but no. I had to fill out form after form after form to get this and claim this gift, and eventually it came 3 months later, and it was just before Black Ops was coming out, and from there on in it just got sweatier and sweatier. And my HD PVR was bought from my granddad just before Christmas this year, and it took me a while to get hold of actually, because I had to buy this adapter box, which means I could play on the monitor using the PS3 and all of that sort of stuff. Because I was playing on the monitor, it isn't as simple to set up if you're playing on HD TV. And of course, I play in 1080p. I play in 1080i now, but you guys know what it is. So that is where I got most of my setup from. I bought a little bit of it, but not everything. And quickly answering another question from Infamous Gamer: if you could play any sport professionally, what would it be? I'd have to say tennis. It would probably have been football about 10 years ago. I still love football. It probably is my favourite sport, but tennis simply because it's just such a good sport to be involved in terms of travelling. And I want to be someone who can travel the world, and these players probably get to go onto every continent every single year. Fans here, there and everywhere pretty much around the world, and just, yeah, because they get to travel so much, that is probably why I'd want to be a professional tennis player. But unfortunately guys, I don't have any more time to answer questions today. I just want to let you guys know I've just gone out and purchased World at War and COD 4, hoping to bring you that, something a little bit different, because MW3 is dead and buried right now in my opinion, and a lot of other YouTubers are saying the same sort of stuff. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. Let me know what you prefer, World at War, MW2 or COD 4. And as for now guys, I will be back later on in the week with a video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Leave it a thumbs up. It's been your boy the Hunter of Buffalo, and I am out once again guys. Peace.